All right, stats, welcome to your spring semester exam number 1 review video. If Elsie Mae is not born before then, you will have your exam Friday, February the 1st. If she is, you're probably going to have this exam the day I'm back. All right, so be ready. This video is going to be made basically 13 days in advance at least. Here you go. I'm just going to quickly go through these answers. And again, this video, guys, you should know what you're doing here. You just use this video to check your answers. So X is a failed component there. We're having to use the binomial. You got a really small sample size. Okay, so use the binomial. There we go. 3 or more. So the probability of greater than or equal to 3 is 1 minus the probability of 2 or less. So you already have 0 and 1. Just find 2. Add it to above and subtract. Find the mean and the standard deviation, all right? So n times p, and then the square root of n times p times 1 minus p. There you go. All right, x is a hit. So find the probability of getting between 60 and 70. Guys, you don't want to use the binomial theorem 11 times. That would actually be there. Your sample size is large. N times p is huge, as is 1 minus p times n. There's your standard deviation. That's where you do the normal approximation. All right, and subtract those two areas. 59 or fewer, all right, so probability x is less than or equal to 59. There it is. All right, moving on here. And as always, brought to you by Chinatown. In-house sponsors, Bobo Chocolate Chip Oat Bar and Veggie Straws. All right, Ripley Cress is that from the three-point line. We'll attempt that many shots, find the mean and standard deviation of what this player should make. Using the 2 standard deviation rules, how many 3-point shots could this person be expected to make? Between that many. So really, we wouldn't be surprised if he shoots. If you divide these two numbers by 450, we wouldn't be surprised if he shoots between 40 and almost 50% there. All right. At least 40 out of the 60. You have 60, and because n times p and 1 minus n times p is pretty large. You would not, I mean, there's no way to do it. At least 30 of the 60, 31 to 60, I mean, you don't want to do the, 30 to 60, that would be 31 total. You don't want to do the binomial 31 times. So there you go. No more than 39, so less than or equal to 39. There we go. Between 36 and 42. There you go. Using 2 standard deviation rule, how many would we expect to get in? All right, there you go. All right. And take a look at number 5. Again, this is all from chapter 13. This is Poisson. I give you an average and a time period. Shuts down. Yeah, it says a day. Okay, there's the average. So between 3 and 5, 3, 4, and 5. There you go. Again, I gave you this formula. Sees 0 or 1. That's pretty self-explanatory. All right. Sees no more than 1. No more than 1 means, sees more than 1. Sees more than 1. Okay, so that means 2 or more. So 1 minus probability of 0 or 1, which is literally the complement of what you did in part B. That is all from chapter 13 quiz, which is very good. All right, moving on to, this is the stuff from chapter 14, confidence intervals. 95% CIZ score is, Z star is 1.96. All right. This is a proportion. It literally says that, so use that formula. All right, and there you go. Will this bill pass for certain? So it's currently projecting to pass, but again, you know about margin of error now, so yeah, it should pass, but notice on the low end, it's very close to 50%, so it should pass. We're feeling good about it. Okay, so this claims that it will last at least 8 hours on a single use. So 120 ultra marathoners each tested this watch at a timed ultra race. Okay, the mean battery life was not as high. We'll see. Does it go above though? That's the data. There's the formula there. Okay, You know, in different formulas, I've broken that up. It's the same thing, though. And there's your answer. So they should not make the claim of 8 hours. Definitely 7. 7.5 they could even call. All right, so there we go. We've done this test before. Males, females. There's the male scores. The female scores. There is actually overlap, though. 223.39 gets eclipsed by 223.8. So because there is overlap, we cannot tell for sure. There's no clear-cut winner. All right, so this next one here, number 5, there's P hats. There's everything. Wait, well, that doesn't. Doesn't make much English sense there. All right, will it be allowed to go to the market? It needs to secure at least 70, and it does go above that on its lowest, so it should make it. I forgot to give you this. This is an example of 50 working days, so write that in. Sample of 50 working days, and it's 50. There's the pertinent data. There it is. All right. And this company will suffer huge losses in revenue if they hit 8 major malfunctions a day, if they average that. So is it, even if they hit it once, I mean, it's not a big possibility. Look on the very high, and that's what their average is going to be. Okay, so average-wise, this won't happen a ton, but they could hit 8 in a single day, so I should have worded that question a bit better. They should not average that, though. All right, number 7. That's the formula to find sample size needed to be within a margin, a certain margin of error. So we always round up, okay? There it is, there's part B. Always round up, because we want to be within. We want to be within that, not over that. Okay, there we go. This next one, there we go. And our favorite player, Willie Deckham. How many free throws this player should make? Right there. Finds the probability he makes at least 260 of these. There we go. All right, folks, that is your exam review. Again, I got rid of that one up there, A to B. All right, folks, this is your exam review video. This is Yak Math Video, signing out.